Saving money feels like an uphill battle for a reason, and it has nothing to do with your paycheck. You've been told you're irresponsible or that you just need to budget better. But the truth? Your brain is doing exactly what it evolved to do. You don't have a character flaw, you have a hardware conflict. I'm Dave, and today we're going to rewrite the code. Think about the last time you bought something you wanted. That instant you tap your card, you get a physical prize. You hold the coffee, you wear the new shoes. Your brain gets a massive hit of dopamine because you've successfully hunted and gathered. But saving? Saving is a biological void. When you move money into a savings account, nothing happens. You don't get a trophy. You don't get a hit of dopamine. You just see a number on a screen that you aren't allowed to touch. Our primitive brain is wired to value a berry in the hand over a forest in the future. To our biology, saving feels like starvation, not preparation. That's why our mind treats our savings account like a black hole instead of a gold mine. Most people think the answer is to just try harder, but trying is a mental tax you can't afford to pay every single day. Think about your typical Tuesday. By the time you get home from a long day of high-stakes work, your decision-making engine is fried. You've spent 8 or 10 hours solving problems and managing stress. When you're mentally exhausted, your brain naturally defaults to the path of least resistance. This is why you order the expensive takeout instead of cooking the groceries in your fridge. You don't need more discipline. You need to stop making decisions altogether. To win this game, we have to hack the feedback loop. If your brain doesn't get dopamine from saving, we have to build a system that forces it to happen. First, install a high-score HUD. In gaming, you keep playing because you want to see the XP bar go up. Treat your savings the same way. Don't just look at your bank app once a month. Create a visual progress tracker, a neon ladder on your wall, or a digital chart on your phone's home screen. Every time you save, level up that bar. When you make the progress visible, your brain starts chasing the high score instead of the next impulse purchase. Second, build an invisible pipeline. Don't wait for your brain to decide to save at the end of the month. By then, the engine is already empty. Set up an automated flow where 10% of your income vanishes the moment it hits your account. If the money never enters your spending vision, your brain never considers it an option. You aren't losing money. You're just moving it into the background where it can grow. Saving isn't about being cheap. It's about being strategic. Fix the visibility, automate the pipeline, and let the system do the heavy lifting for you. I've mapped out this entire flow in the automated savings schematic inside the free wealth recipe toolkit below. Download it, set the pipeline, and stop fighting your own evolution. Optimization complete. I'm Dave, and this was explained in 5. If you're ready to start your high score, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.